Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Let's Play Zelda Classic, the second quest. I am Nitro6003. Today, we start the second quest. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. There are people that can beat this quest without a sword, and I am not one of them. If you want to see that done, I would recommend going to NCS, Nintendo Capri Sun. He is one of the LPers that can do it. He also does the first quest with just 3 hearts. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I would highly recommend checking out his channel. Money is very tight in this quest, so we really need the enemies to be kind and wonderful to us as far as dropping money. Dropping 5s would be good. Alright, so into level 1 we go. And obviously all the layouts have changed. Nothing is the same, nothing is familiar, other than that level 1 is here. Other than that, there's nothing that you can bank on. And here you have Garaya's already in the first room in level 1. There were 3 in the first quest, guarding the boomerang, and now there's 5. Alright, I got full bombs, and that's why I wanted to have full health going into that room, because you could really get beaten up really badly and have at least 2 or 3 deaths right before you even start the game. So now we're going to make our way to level 2. And level 2 is quite a bit harder as well. And having full health going into level 2 is a must also. So the first priority here in this quest is to get yourself the blue ring. And in order to do that, you really need to get the item out of level 2. Unless you plan on beating level 1 by itself, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend saving level 1 till you have more resources for you. So we're gonna get the whistle next as the next item I'm gonna get, and then after that we're gonna get the candle, because that's another important item. Some of the items that were useless in the last quest are highly useful in this one. So, for example, the whistle was, I mean, look, it wasn't useless. You had to have it to be Dig Dodger, but that was really it. And opening up level 7. Other than that, there was really nothing else to it. Not the case in this quest. This quest is, it is expected that you have played the first quest. In fact, if you have not, I recommend doing that first. And I have it on my channel already, so if you are looking for it, it is up. And if I can get some more money from these guys, it would be really helpful. Almost got hit by the Zora fireball. So we wanna try to be able to afford the blue candle. It's better to have it before going into level 2. It makes level 2 easier, but of course not impossible. What makes level 2 hard is not that you need the candle, it's the fact that there are Gibdos in there and they are not nerfed in any way, shape, or form. And of course you have the levers out here guarding level 2. Same Armo statue, by the way, as was the blue ring shop. And yes, the blue ring shop has moved also. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, no, no. Get in, get in, get in. Oh, yeah. That doesn't feel well for me. With only one heart going in there, not a good idea. I would highly recommend not going in there with one heart. So first things first, I'm going to go to the fairy fountain and get myself some full health. Yeah, that Armos came like right into me, and I think I walked into him after that, which doesn't feel well for me going into level 2 like that. It would have probably meant an imminent death. This screen here has the only 100 of the entire game. So there's only one in this quest, as opposed to the 3 that were in the last one. I'm going to quickly refill my health again. And now that I have full health, I can make my way back to level 2. Just be careful, you can't block Zora fireballs yet. And your best bet is to leave one enemy on these screens in case you get beaten up like that in level 2 and need to come back. And thankfully that almost went down. Alright, so into level 2 we go. And first room of level 2 has Gibdos. And they take 7 shots with the wooden sword. And that's why I said having the boomerang is your best friend. And you really want to leave one enemy in these screens. Don't kill them all. Make it easy for yourself coming back. Yeah, don't kill him yet either. He'll respawn before you come back. Damage boost my way up. Now this room you do have to kill all the enemies. And look, if you want to F6 back to the start, more power to you. Oh, heart. Yes, gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, and more bombs. It takes 2 bombs, by the way, to kill them. In case you were wondering. Since bombs do magical sword strength. Now, you should have 3 keys upon leaving this place. And if you can clear out this room without taking damage, that would be better for you. So you really want to take your time. Don't rush. This first part's a little slower. And once you get all the enemies down to 1, then you can move on. And the longer you could keep your full health, the better you're going to be. Now, when we come back to this level, we're going to be far more prepared for it than we are right now. We're actually not anywhere near prepared enough for this level yet. Now, if you want to play luck and kill Manhandla, you can. He does drop a key, but it is not one of the necessary keys to get the item I'm looking for later. So this quest introduces walk through walls, by the way, so you need to learn that very fast. And look at this. This is where your whistle is. Level 2. And when I mentioned to you guys that this quest was more difficult and things are used differently, I mean it. You didn't have Gibdos until level 5, and you had the magical sword at that point. So, not the case in this quest. You're expected to be more of a better Zelda player, I guess. Kill the Gibdo there. Leave these guys alone. You only have to open up one of those doors, and right now you don't have to open them up. So, you can come back later to do that. And now that I have the whistle, things are a heck of a lot easier. And this is where the other key is, your third key. So, as I said, you should have 3 keys upon leaving this level. Make your life easy. Don't make it harder than it has to be. So now that we have the whistle, first thing I'm going to do is get full health. And then I'm going to make my way to get 2 heart containers. One of which is in the graveyard. And I know going into the graveyard without a magical shield is not recommended, but that is why I have the boomerang. And hopefully I'll get lucky and one of these guys will drop a fairy for me. It's not imperative, but I could go into the Lost Woods and get lucky with a fairy. Oh! You know what? I am going to leave one enemy in there. I'm going to get myself back to the fairy fountain. I should not be doing this without a magic shield. This is fairly dangerous, but it's worth it if you could do it. And I think I can do it. Alright, now that I have full health, I don't have any bombs left, which doesn't help. But I'm going to kill him. Leave that moblin alone for now. Yeah, leave one on each screen. It'll make your life easier. So you have your up left, down left, your traditional maze path. And it's really only one screen of Lionels that you have to really worry about. But at least by getting the... whoa, that was closer than I would have liked. By the way, level 6 is on this screen right here. We'll be coming back to that in another part. Also with not the right stuff to beat it, but I want to get the item out of it. So there's one heart container. And that's the only one you can get without an item of some kind. Whether it be the whistle or whether it be something else. The step ladder, the raft. So now this is where things can get dicey. Don't get hit by the Lionel, whatever you do. Now, one of the things that I have to get up here is the power bracelet. That will make things easier for me. Now, the letter is also up here. And, so, I want to get that 30 out of level 6. And I think I can do it. So, one of the things you'll notice is, remember I said level 6 moved. And so, basically, assuming you can get up here, this is a free 30 rupee secret for you. I mean, it's not free. You have to go through Lionel's to get it. But, I mean, it's basically free. And I just need to get these guys into the right place for me. So I can... because I can't use my whistle yet. Because I haven't beaten any levels. And now I can make my way back to easier territory. And the other heart container I'm not going to be able to get till later anyway. Because I really, really want to have the blue ring and the magic shield before going there. So this one is to the Tektites. Let's hope that this one is where I want to go. Well, ultimately it can be. It's not the... So, first things first, or next thing on the list, is to kill some of these Tektites here. And then I'm going to get myself a second heart container. So already you haven't seen what the whistle can do yet. Well, if you blow it right here, you find your second heart container. Or in this case, enough to get the white sword. All right. And there's a couple of 30s I can get. I do want to get the blue candle as soon as possible. Yeah, it makes money grinding so much easier when you have the the white sword. So I don't have any bombs until now, that is. Here's a 30 rupee secret for you. I'm going to get all the secrets here and see where I'm left before getting anything else. So here's another 30 for you. And there's more. So the game compensates in some ways, and in some ways it's a little easier, but most of the time it's harder. So now that we have that, we can go in here. So same spot as before. Traditional 10 rupees. And now if I can get 100, I have enough to get the blue ring. And I'm going to leave those guys there for now. I can always grind off them later when it doesn't take as long. And I can get one of the enemy baits I need. But I think it's better to get the white sword. And then I gotta walk all the way back to the beginning. And by the way, you want to know why the power bracelet is so important? This is level 4. If you don't have the power bracelet, you can't get to level 4. Period. So you have to find the power bracelet. It is mandatory. It was not in the first quest. You did not need it for anything. Unless you wanted just to warp around the map easier. But otherwise, you didn't need it. So now we have the white sword, and things are starting to look up for us a little bit better. And now we can make our way around the overworld map. This Zora needs to die, but I'm going to leave him alone for right now. So there's something on this screen too. I believe it's right there. That's level 8. As I said, levels have moved. So you're going to need to get the step ladder before getting in there. And that's the dangerous part of this whole exploration, is getting that getting into level 8 and getting the 2 items out of there. Make this quest much easier once you can do that. But until you can do that, the quest is really not easy in any way, shape, or form. And now that I can kill these levers in less shots, it'll make this part a little easier. I need another bunch of rupees here, and I should probably get the blue candle. But right now the enemies are dropping some money, so I'd like to take advantage. It's just I'm really low on health. Really low on health. Oh, goodness. Oh, if he had spawned an inch closer to me, I would have been dead. Alright, I'll leave one enemy there. Normally I would not be doing this, but if I can get a heart out of these guys... Whoa. Because these guys usually drop health, but it's asking a tall order. Let's see if I can't do this a little bit smoother. Oh, goodness gracious me. Come on, drop a heart. Nope, no hearts, huh? Money, that's always good, but I need a heart. Heart, please. Drop a heart. And these guys are erratic also, these Tektites. And I apologize for the beeping. I will take care of that in a minute. Because there's a fairy fountain right here. But you can die there. And I'm going to slowly but surely get rid of the enemies here, one at a time, if I can. Go up. Good job, Link. Move those little feet of yours. Alright, now that we have full health, it'll make things easier for us. Now I'm not as concerned. And of course, as soon as you do that, they drop health. Yeah. It figures. It always works that way. Alright, so another thing you need the recorder for, the whistle, is on this screen. There was nothing here before. Now, there is. It's 30 rupees. And I should really go get the candle, so I don't set myself up for unsuccess and having to grind for that too. And then we'll use the candles secrets to get ourselves the blue ring. Yeah, you do want the blue ring, but you do want the candle first, because it'll make getting the blue ring easier. So now I don't need as many rupee secrets to get the blue ring. And then there's a lot of things I can do once I have the blue ring. I can get my magical shield. Sometimes the Octoroks will be nicer than others. But there's 60 rupees I can get right up here easily to replenish what I just spent on the candle. So this is the same spot as it was before. And I think that other 30 will be just enough for me to get myself that wonderfully colored blue ring. And I'm only 1 rupee short, so that's easy to get on the way. Yeah. So I want him to respawn later anyway. So we're just about done here in this first part. Once I get the blue ring, though, I can quickly go get the letter and the other heart container. But I wait to get the blue ring to get them. And I can't hold any more money right now, so... yeah, I could quickly go get what I need. So here's just a money-making shop. So in here is where we're going to come for the blue ring and the enemy bait. Empty out that hard-earned money. So now we have the blue ring. Things are looking much better for us. We can now go into that other passage. And we can go back to Lionel territory and get ourselves the other heart container and the the letter, and that'll be it for this first part. And then comes the next part, and I'll explain what's going to happen in the next part. Now that we have the whistle, and we do need to get ourselves a magical shield before what we're going to do in the next part. So what we have to do in the next part, and that's why I'm going to go get this other heart container, it'll make it easier for us. And you are going to want full health, although I guess having a magical shield or not having it isn't as imperative. First we're going to go get the letter, and then we'll go get the other heart container. Since it's closer, it's easier to get the letter since it's right here. And I'm going to get hit by these rocks, aren't I? Yep. That's alright. I have the blue ring for a reason. Oh, I don't have a magical shield. Forgot about that for a second. I'm like standing there like a... not a smart player here. Good, stopwatch. I don't need bombs, thankfully. Oh, I can clear out this screen. Nice. So... and you, by the way, you need the power bracelet to get the letter too. Can't get the letter. Until you can find the power bracelet, you're really locked out in this quest. Alright, now we can go get that other heart container I was mentioning. And that's going to be it. Because in the next part, we have the most dangerous part of this LP. We're going to go into level 6 and steal the item out of there. And when I say that that's going to be the hardest part, if I can get through that deathless, I might use F6, but I'm not sure. This is really dangerous. Really, really dangerous to go through this, but I really want that other heart container. It'll make that going through level 6 much easier. So... and by the way, you can't get the magical sword either unless you can find the power bracelet. You can't beat the quest without the power bracelet. But I mean, until you find it, you're in trouble. Alright. So, join me next time where we go through level 6. We're not going to beat it. We certainly can't, but we're going to go steal the item, go do some more exploration, and then see what we can do from there. I'm Nitro6003. I'll see you guys all next time.